All right, wonderful lovers of freedom, welcome back to this wonderful channel where we'll bring you back-to-back update and information as the hot. In case you have not joined our social media handle, what are you waiting for? Kindly go ahead and subscribe, like, comment, share, and also remember to on your notification button so that whenever our news drop, you go be the first. We'll collect them. Let's go down to the news proper. I say shout out to all my fans, to all our followers, to all our subscribers, to all those who are liking and sharing our video all over the world and making this video to go viral. It couldn't have been better without you, and without you there is no me. Now you they make this channel. I say now you biko and now una where my heart they do suma. You don't share this one they happen live for the place where they say that they call Osumohu, where the men of the indigenous people of Biafra, the Biafra Liberation Army, and the men of the NIG Army, they clash and woto. You gonna say no be child's play. This one now the men of the NIG Army where they dance for one market where we say a day for Osumohu like that. Before the men of the indigenous people of Biafra, the Biafra Liberation Army, landed and everywhere scattered. Now who know man? Now in the call on this person. So sometimes if I bring you some of these informations where we say it happen for inside the obodo, you go if you say me myself, I know waiting I do, or maybe I know to understand the information where we say I carry. Some people they ask me, they say why they normally go this direction. The reason why they go this direction be say I don't want to bring you uncooked information. If they good, if you they carry information, they get information. Make your information they sure. Make your information they cooked. Now why I know they bring you only the things where we say it they happen for the Biafra land. I they bring you other things where we say it they happen for all over the obodo. Make you know as the matter they be, so that if you they defend yourself or if you they run, if you they move, you go know as you go to take the move. Even these people come in even with their OG, with their ghosts, with their fake ghosts, but they don't know that now in every land, every territory, there are people and spirits who are controlling that particular territory. And as it is with the territory of the Biafran people, the Chukwukabiama is the guardian. He is the one that controls the land of the indigenous people of Biafra. And many of these people have thought that one way or the other they will be able to quench the fire. But one thing about fire is that any fire that the Almighty Chukwukabiama has destined to burn, the more you are putting water into that fire, the more you see that fire burning extravagantly, because now God now push that fire. Many people think that maybe through pressure, coercing, or through other means, they will be able to stop the Biafra struggle. They will be able to quench the fire. They will be able to turn the fire of the Biafra people to an ember. Forgetting that one thing you cannot kill in this life is what is called ideology. Ideology cannot be killed. It is in the blood of the Biafrans that a war has been fought from 1967 to 1970, where the Biafrans battled for their right, even though at the end of 1970, the then head of state, Gowon, declared no victor, no vanquish. And after declaring no victor, no vanquish, they introduced what is called 3DR, that is known as rehabilitation, reconstruction, and I think rehabilitation, reconstruction, and rebuilding. And up until now, this rebuilding has happened in other states. We have seen this rehabilitation in Port Harcourt. We have seen this rebuilding in Abuja. We have seen it in Lagos State, but we have not seen such in the southeastern states. And if you come down to the southeastern state, you will not find any federal government parastatal, any federal government office, or any federal government development in the southeastern part of Nigeria which is very appalling. And this will also tell you that the people who told you that no victor, no vanquished actually did not mean what they say. They said no victor, no vanquished as a word, but when they spoke that word, they never meant it. It was just a word that they spoke from their mouth. And as it is now, it's look more or so that the Biafrans are still in bondage, and they have been fighting tooth and nail to make sure that they move out of the prison that is called the Nigeria Republic. Meanwhile, as it is, you can see that load of truck wey be say dey dey for road. This one na still at Osumohu, na where this thing dey happen. Make I na for Osumohu, na where this thing dey happen, na where there e dey take place. And the Biafra Liberation Army don talk say they no go give up until freedom is achieved. It's just that the people who are on ground, even the soldiers, are trying to sabotage the effort of the Biafra Liberation Army, making it look as if that the Biafra Liberation Army are fighting against their people, making it look as if that what they came out is to destroy their people. But our people say that na ọ bụ na mmadụ taa gaalụ n'isi na ọ sọrọ ntutu na ịchọkwa na ịtị ya n'ike na gị nwa na onwe ya ama nsọrọ nsị nya bụ okwu wee bụrụ onu wee bụrụ inu wee bụrụ okwu. You no go come for person land, ginger am, attack am, beat am, and tell am say make you no cry. You no go beat pikin for this life, tell am say pikin I don beat you, say make you no cry. That pikin go cry, and even if say that pikin na egg, im go break for your hand, because everybody dey fight as e go wella and as e go better for them as e dey be. E don shele even for wetin dey call am for Anambra, for the place wey be say dey call e be like say na Achina abi Achi, something like that. Clash don go there too, between the men of the Biafra Liberation Army and the men of the NIG Army, and the victory also has been accredited to the men of the Biafra Liberation Army. And according to the information we are getting, we have gotten information that even the men of the NIG Army has gone back to regroup and come back again. But the people wey be see the day for that place, they say they start to pray, say that Chukwuka Abiyama no go allow these people to fulfill wetin e be say e dey for their mind. As it is now, the NIG government are focusing on the Biafra Liberation Army, forgetting that there are issues of terrorism that is going all over Nigeria. This thing has become like a virus that has spread all over Nigeria. The ISWAP, the Islamic states, and the rest of them. And I'm wondering why this Islamic state, why they have chosen, to make sure that what they bring upon the nation and upon the people is what is called chaos, because religion should be what should bring peace. Religion should bring peace among two people. It should bring a coexistence. But as it is, you find out that this
struggle is now happening right before everybody's eyes. Why people are shouting about the government policy? The Biafrans are not shouting because we never relied on the government in the first place for our livelihood. There is no rocket science. There is no magic. The magic is that there has never been any day that Biafra person hope on Nigeria. So whether the country is going down, it doesn't concern us because we are self-made. It is always the policy of Nigeria against Biafra people. We survive every policy. They come against our importation of goods, we survive it. They close the port and make us to go to Lagos to import and impose all manner of taxes, we survive it. They ban importation of rice, we survive it. Because they believe that it was Biafra people that are importing foreign rice. We survive it. In all these things happening, the people who are in power, who are representative of the terrorist state of Nigeria from Biafra extraction, have become victim. But when they become a victim, you know what they do? they look for a way to compensate themselves. And I'll give an example of one of the victims. One of the victims of Nigeria state, who is also a representative from Biafra extraction, was somebody called Oga. Oga was the minister, the junior minister of solid mineral, if I'm not mistaken, in the past government of the dead Buhari. Oga, before he was appointed as a minister, his container, full load container of rice, was impounded by the Nigeria custom. The whole container of rice was impounded by the Nigeria custom before COVID-19 pandemic. Then he was not appointed as the minister. But you know what? As the selfish as they are, he struggled his way to become the minister. And of course, he will recover his money back. Nobody saw him complaining about impounding of that container of rice. That container of rice that was impounded by custom later was shared to northern Nigeria during the pandemic. None of those rice was shared to Biafra people. During the pandemic, they shared food to other parts of Nigeria, from Yoruba to northern Nigeria. But in the Biafra land, they never shared anything to us because we are not relying on Nigeria government. Nigeria government does not exist where we are. But you see people who are also making this particular living by themselves continue to validate an evil state that never represented them. When you talk about Biafra, they tell you they have businesses. The businesses that is not secured, the businesses that nobody, if tomorrow you wake up, the fire burn it, that is the end. You will start from square one. My people, we are looking for a country that every penny you make will be secured. We are looking for a country that every investment you make will be secured. We're looking for a country where you build one house, that house will be insured. And if anything